New chapter, that is fraction. Firstly, I will tell you about the definition of the fraction, which says a fraction is a part of whole. It represents one or more equal parts of whole. For example, if I take a fraction 3 by 4, then this is called the numerator. This is called fraction bar or division bar. And this is called the denominator. Numerator indicates the number of equal parts considered, and denominator indicates the total number of equal parts the whole number is divided in, which he is saying what part of the figures are shaded. That is, we have to find the fraction of shaded portion. Now in the first figure, how many total parts are there in the whole? Let us count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the total number of the parts we will write in the denominator. And how many shaded parts are there? 1, 2. And where we will write it? In the numerator. And so its fraction becomes 2 upon. So the fraction of shaded portion is 2 by 4. And now in the next part, I have to again find the fraction of shaded portion. Again, what I will do, I will count the total number of the parts. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So where I will write it? I will write it in the denominator. Now count the number of shaded portion 1, 2 and 3. And I will write 3 in the numerator. So fraction of the this figure shaded portion is 3 by. Now again in this part, what is the total number of the parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So I will write in the denominator. And number of the shaded portions are there in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, only one part is unshaded. So 6 minus 1, 5 is the shaded portion, and the fraction becomes 5. Types of fractions. I am having 6 types of the fraction. First is unit fraction, second like fraction, third unlike fraction, fourth is proper fraction, fifth improper fraction, and sixth is mixed fraction. Now let us talk about the unit fraction. The unit fraction are those which are having the numerator as 1. For example, 1 by 7, 1 upon 101, 1 upon 2391 and any other example. Now, like fraction, the like fractions are those which are having the same denominator. For example, as you can see on my board, I am having 3 upon 17, 976 upon 17, 412 upon 17 and so on. Third is unlike fraction. Unlike fractions are having the different denominators. For example, 4 upon 13, 17 upon 15, 100 upon 217, and you can take any another denominator. Next is the proper fraction. When the numerator is smaller than the denominator, the fraction is said to be the proper fraction. For example, 7 upon 8, here 7 is less than 8, so it is the proper fraction. Again, 101 upon 200, 101 is less than 200, so it is a proper fraction. And in the improper fraction, it is the vice versa of the proper fraction, that is, the numerator becomes greater than the denominator, or the numerator becomes equals to the denominator. For example, 4 by 3, and you know 4 is greater than 3. 7 by 5, again 7 is greater than 5. 9 by 9, here you get numerator similar to the denominator, so this is also a improper fraction. Next is the mixed fraction, in which it says it is the combination of whole number and a proper fraction. For example, if I have taken the two circles which are both are shaded and the one circle which is half shaded, so these this makes 1 plus 1 2, and 2 is the whole number, and this 1 upon 2 is a proper fraction, and this combines and get to 1 by 2, and this type of fraction is called. About the equivalent fractions, what says two or more fractions which represents the same part or value of the whole are called the equivalent fractions. Students, you came to know from the word only equivalent fractions. That is, equivalent means they are equal fractions. For example, I have shown some of the figures which is having the 1 upon 2 as a shaded portion. Some is having, another is having 2 upon 4, another figure is having 3 by 6. So are they equivalent? So let us see. We are having 1 by 2, 2 by 4 and 3 by 6, right? Now when you cut 2 by 4, it goes on the same table of 2. That is 2 1 is 2 and 2 2s are 4, and I will get my answer as 1 upon 2. Again 3 by 6, again it goes on the table of 3. That is 3 1 is 3 and 3 2s are 6. So after doing cutting, or it is also known as its simplest form, I will get all the fractions equal. So these type of fractions are called equivalent fractions. That is 1 upon 2, 2 upon 4 and 3 by 6 are called the equivalent fractions. Now let us take another example which I have shown on the right side of my board, in which it is showing the shaded portion as 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and 2 by 6. Now I want to show that whether they are equivalent fractions or not. Now first fraction is 1 by 4 and second fraction is 2 by 4. Now it's 2 by 4 simplest fraction becomes 1 upon 2 and 2 by 6 simplest form becomes 1 by 3. Now 1 by 4 is 1 by 4, 2 by 4 becomes 1 by 2, 2 by 6 becomes 1 by 3. Now are they equivalent? No, they are not equivalent, because after cutting they are not getting same fraction. So 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and 2 by 6 are not equivalent fractions. Let's start doing one question related to that, in which he is saying write the first three equivalent fractions, and here I am having the fraction as 4 by 5. Now students, if you have to find any equivalent fractions, first 5, first 3, what you have to do, you will just multiply the numerator and denominator with any. If you are multiplying numerator by 2, then you have to multiply the denominator by 2 only. You will not change this figure. If you are multiplying it by 3, then you have to multiply denominator with 3 only. If you are multiplying it by 101, then you have to multiply your denominator with 101 only. Okay, now let's do it. I have taken the first equivalent fraction as now firstly I will multiply it by 2 only. So I get 4 multiplied by 2 is 8 and 5 2s are 10. Right? Next 4 upon 5 I am having. Then next I will multiply it by 3. And if I multiply numerator by 3, then again I have to multiply denominator by 3 only. And I will get 12 upon 15. Similarly, when I will get 4 upon 5 multiplied by 4, then 4 4s are 16 and 4 5s are 20. So my first three equivalent fraction becomes 8 by 10, 12 by 15 and 16 upon. If you have to write the first 5, then you can continue 4 upon 5 multiplied by 5 and so on. Okay. Now let's do the B part. Now again, for first three equivalent fractions of 3 by 7, what I will do? I will multiply it by 2 with the numerator and same with the denominator. So I get 6 upon 14. And for the next, I will multiply it by 3. Numerator and denominator is multiplied by 3. So it gets 9 upon 21. And then 4, then 12 upon 28. In this way, you can find your equivalent fractions by multiplying numerator and the denominator by the same number. Now let us move to another question, in which he says compare with less than, greater than or equals to signs. Right? That is, I have to put the sign in between them. My two fractions are 2 by 5 and 1 by 7. Students, for comparing, what you will do, you will just simply cross multiply them. that is with 2 by 5 and 1 by 7, just cross multiply with them, you get 14 and here you get 5. Right? Then which is greater? Yes, 14 is greater. So you easily came to know that 2 by 5 is greater fraction. Okay? Right? That is 2 by 5 is greater than 1 by 7. Similarly, if you are having 5 by 11 and 4 by 13, what you will do? You will just simply, what you will get? 13 5s are 65 and 4 multiplied 4 11s are 44. Again, which is greater? 65 is greater than 44. Then so 5 by 11 is greater than 4 by 13. Next question is that I have to convert the improper fraction. As you can see, the numerator is greater than denominator. So it is an improper fraction and I have to change it into the mixed fraction. So how I will do? I will divide my fraction. I will take the 13 as a dividend and 7 as a divisor. Let's see how I get. Now you know 13 is known as dividend, 7 is divisor, and when I divide 13 by 7, I get my quotient as 1 and remainder as 6. Now let us see how I will write it into the mixed fraction. Students, you will write it like as, you will write down your divisor at the denominator, your remainder, that is 6, on the numerator, and you will write your quotient, that is 1, in between the fraction line like this. In this way you will get your mixed fraction. Now let us do another example, that is 31 upon 19. Now what you will do? Yes, you will divide 31 by 19. So on dividing you will get same denominator, that is 19, you will write at the denominator and remainder on the numerator and your quotient in between the fraction. In this way you can convert your improper fraction to the mixed fraction. Now let us see how I convert the mixed fraction into the improper fraction. I am having 3 by 5 and you know that this 3 is a natural number, this is numerator and this is denominator. Firstly, I will multiply this 5, that is denominator, by the natural number, and I got 3 multiplied by 5 is equals to 15. And then I will add 3 to my multiplied answer, that is 15 plus 3 becomes 18. So for writing the improper fraction, I will write 18 upon 5. The denominator will remain same as in the question. Similarly with the second question, that is B part, 4 1 by 8. What we will do? We will again multiply denominator by the natural number. That is, we will do 8 multiplied by 4. And I will get 32. Now what I will do next in this 32, I will add 1 because in the numerator I am having 1. So I will add 32 plus 1, it becomes 33. My final answer becomes 33. So next what I am going to write is, I am writing 33 upon 8. This is the improper fraction when I change the mixed fraction to the improper fraction.